What's up? What's up? It's your girl Neek, and you're tuned in to Neek at Night. And I'm gonna do a quick video giving my opinion on what I did watch of Wags to Riches on Netflix. Now, on my channel, I don't normally do like reviews of TV shows. That's not really something that I do, but this really compelled me to make a video about it because I was so let down watching this, and not necessarily saying like let down like that, but I just was disappointed in what I saw, and I could not even finish watching the series, let alone get past episode 2, because it just was that damn ridiculous. Now, if you guys don't know what Wags to Riches is, Wags to Riches is a Netflix show, and it's similar to like a Basketball Wives. It's similar to like, you know, females who luck up and they, you know, they fall on some rich cucumber, pop out a baby, and then they're suddenly an it girl, okay? So it's a bunch of females who have became, you know, baby mamas, girlfriends, ex-girlfriends, wives to athletes, entertainers, things like that. And they are out of Miami, and they are basically popping because they are dating these entertainers that are rich. And it's supposed to also highlight the fact that they themselves also have their own businesses as well. Now, Sherelle is the main, I guess, focus of the show. And if you guys don't know who Sherelle is, that's Chad Ochocinco's girl that he's currently with. So Sherelle is supposed to be, I guess, like the main it girl, okay? She's basically like the main it girl. She's the girl that all the girls want to be in her circle because she's just so, I guess, popping or whatever. I really don't know. But everything is basically centered around her friend group, and who she wants around, not around, things like that. That's what I gathered from the 2 episodes that I was able to catch. All right. So in the midst of them basically introducing the people, they start out with this drama between Rick Ross' baby mama, which is a woman by the name of Stoney. Now, Stoney had a baby by Rick Ross 22 years ago, and she is the woman who, I guess, she was dating a guy, and in the midst of 50 Cent and Rick Ross having their beef, she had, you know, made a grown-up tape with the guy that she was dating. So they recorded themselves doing the grown-up. And I guess once she broke up with him, he decided to pass over that video to 50 Cent, and it got posted all over the internet as revenge at, you know, against Rick Ross. So if you guys remember back in the day, 50 Cent, he went and got Tia Kemp, and he was parading Tia Kemp around. He had a website called thisis50.com. And on thisis50.com, he, you know, he would parade Tia Kemp, the one that y'all call Yunty. He would parade her around all over town. And then he also, I guess, released her tape with her man or whatever that handed it over to 50 Cent. So I guess as a way to bring drama to the show, they decided to focus on a 20-year-old grown-up tape that got released to the internet 20 years ago and made that the center focus of episode 1. Now, I was conflicted because on one hand, I'm like, all right, are y'all just making this the focus to bring drama to the show? Or are y'all really ridiculous? You know, I don't know. But I do know that production will set up scenarios to have people have an issue about so that they can drum up some form of entertainment. But whatever the angle was, it was not received well by me and many other people that watched it. It was very contradictory. It didn't make sense. It didn't align. And it just was silly to me at you know, overall. So first of all, because Stoney, which is this woman right here, had a tape that was released online 20 years ago, Evelyn Lozada 2.0 decided that that was the reason why she didn't like Stoney. Oh, I don't like you because when I Google you, you know, this tape comes up and that's a bad reputation. And, you know, I don't know if you know, selling a Cuda box or whatever. And so I don't want to deal with you because of that. And so they kept focusing on that. And it gave very much hypocrite because, number one, before you got with Chad Ochocinco, when you Googled his name, DV came up. You wasn't worried about that reputation of him bopping up in the head. You wasn't worried about him, a.k.a. headbutting Evelyn. You wasn't worried about the reputation of that. You wasn't worried about the fact that he had 1 million kids. But you worry about a 20-year-old tape. And that's the reason. And that's where I feel like either production failed or they just are really tone deaf, because it just don't go over well. Like, for one, there's the chat thing, which his reputation ain't good. But then it's the fact that they added onto the cast Kodak Black's baby mama. Now, you are buddy-buddy with this girl that is Kodak Black's baby mama. She's a 22-year-old girl. She is welcome into your friend group. You welcome her with open arms. She's doing real estate. You're taking her under your wing and all of that. And she out here a hot mess. She dating a crackhead. That reputation didn't concern you. She putting a pause on his women, going to jail, getting locked up for putting a pause on Kodak Black other baby mamas, and busting out all the windows of Kodak car. And on top of that, there's videos of on the internet of this girl allowing her 2-year-old daughter to puff on her vape. That didn't concern you, but a tape from 20 years ago was so appalling that you couldn't get with that. But this 20-year-old girl that's dating a crackhead is welcome into your circle, that's putting a pause on the baby mama, letting her 2-year-old puff on a vape, got her kids in the car without seatbelts, got them rolling around town acting like she's possibly a Krishan 2.0, crashing out all online, all over the internet. But she welcome into the circle. But somebody with a 20-year-old tape not? Make it make sense. It does not. And so what came to my mind is either it's based in colorism and she just didn't fit the aesthetic. You know, most of all of the other women are high yellow, high caramel, lighter than a paper bag. And, you know, all of the other women were, you know, they passed the paper bag test. So I'm thinking, is it colorism, or is it the producers being tone deaf and not understanding how that would be received online? Now, again, I do know that production do try to drum up some drama, get the people going. And I do know also, too, they put women in situations to form a show that necessarily wouldn't really be friends. But it was just the things that Evelyn 2.0 was saying in addition to that. You know what I mean? it was her making comments and saying, oh, did the check clear? You showing her a house, can she afford it? It was her making comments saying, what else did she say? She said, did the check clear? What else would it? It was just on my brain. It was just a couple of things that just felt like, oh, she said that, she said she don't like to deal with people unless she can use them. So basically, in order for people to be in her circle, she can't deal with nobody that she can't benefit off of. And for me, I've dealt with, because I live in California, and I live not, I don't live in LA, but I live close enough to be in Hollywood in an hour. I've dealt with people in the industry, and the females with the mentality like her always end up washed up because they always social climb, okay? And the people who make comments like that are the same people they'll sell out their friend because they can benefit off the next bitch better. And so you won't have nobody genuine around you. You'll have a whole bunch of pretty bimbos around you for the aesthetic and because of the benefit, I guess, better access to these profile men if you have a whole bunch of girls above a paper bag. But that comment just didn't sit well with me, because I've dealt with girls like that, and I seen how that ended up, and I seen where it led them, and it made me really not care for her, because it's like, okay, one thing is production putting you in a certain particular situation, but then it's also statements that you're making yourself that's coming out of your own mouth that are your thoughts and your feelings that's rubbing me the wrong way as well. That it's like, okay, this is more than just production, setting up an environment or whatever. This is really who you are. And I actually liked when she had the show Selling Tampa. So she originally had this show that was called Selling Tampa, and it was Black real estate women who were under her realty group, who was, even though we didn't really see them successfully selling homes, they were showing homes, and it was just very, empowering, like on some real boss woman stuff. Like, you out here, you making moves, you showcasing these mansions, you bringing up these other Black women under your realty group. And I was like, okay, this is dope. I really liked it, Selling Tampa. But wax to riches, every other word is, I'm a boss, I'm a boss, I'm a boss. And I don't really see you making no boss moves. You're just making mean girl comments that ain't hitting for nothing. It ain't hitting for nothing. It's not landing where y'all think it's gonna land. And then y'all done threw, you said my live is buffering. You said it's buffering. Is it messed up? Is the stream messed up? Is the stream messed up? She said my live is buffering a little bit. Okay, I don't know. It's this computer, child. I gotta get a new one. I really don't know. Y'all said no, it's fine. Not for me. Okay. Y'all let me know if it's messing up. But anyway, so yeah, I just looked at this and I'm like, on one end, I'm like, it's giving colorism. On another end, it's giving production. Got you looking crazy out here. And it just wasn't a good look at all overall. So that's just all I wanted to say about it. I just wanted to do like a quick review on it because I was highly disappointed in what I saw. I was highly disappointed in how it was executed. I was highly disappointed in the fact that she looked at that and she probably thought, yeah, we got a good one. you know? And it wasn't. The show is trash. I couldn't even get past episode 2. It didn't make me want to watch it. I wasn't invested in the drama. It made me immediately when I got to episode 2, I said, let me look on TikTok to see if anybody did any reviews on this, because I can't believe the foolishness that I'm watching right now. I can't believe the foolishness that I'm watching right now. And it would have been different if she wasn't dating a nigga that has been having allegations of cheating on her left and right. He got 1 million kids. He got a DV case that he done headbutted abroad and all of that. And then, but you call yourself being judgmental of the next. It just, that part just didn't sit well. Like, that just don't add up. And then you aligning yourself with a female that's dating a crackhead, but that's acceptable. They just didn't add up to me. And it just wasn't received well. But yeah, I don't want to drag this video out. I'm starting to say the same things over and over, but I just wanted to make that real quick because it made me not like her. Okay? It made me not like her. And it made me look at her sideways for somebody who I thought, okay, she kind of all right. You know, she be doing the publicity stunts with Chad, acting like she gonna leave him, acting like he don't know about her podcast, doing all this promo publicity stuff online, but she still with him, ain't left them. They acting like, you know, all this stuff for promo. I was letting her slide with all of that crap. I'm like, girl, why is you acting like you outraged that he cheated? Why is you acting like, oh, you know, Chad, I went through his phone. Girl, you still with him. Shut up. But I let it slide. I let all the PR stunts slide until I seen Wax to Riches. And it made me not like you. Because the only reason I was letting the PR stunts slide was because I had a liking from what you portrayed on Selling Tampa. But what you portrayed on Wax to Riches, and then Shade Room done pulled up a photo where one of the pictures that she was in the confessional, she got on the same damn dress that Evelyn had on. And I said, I know Chad. I know he ain't gave you Evelyn dress. Now you over here acting like Evelyn 2.0 and you got the dress on. Hold on, let me show y'all this real quick. Because I said, ooh, this is crazy. This is bonkers. This is nuts. This is nuts. In Shade Room, they posted them talking about sis stole my look. And they got all the same damn dress. Hold on, let me pull me off. They got on this same damn dress. Child, Lozada and Rosada. Okay? Lozado and Rosado. Child. With the same damn dress on. Looking crazy. Acting crazy. Being her damn number 2. You know, being her damn number 2 is crazy. I'm like, that's crazy work. And then Chad comes speaking out. Let me play what he said.
February, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely get married, boy, you hear me? Now, I don't know who I'm gonna get married to, but I'm getting married in February. Did I tell you that? I ain't wasting no more time. Boy, I'm 57, boy, you hear me? Boy, 67% of my life, I done already lived it. I ain't got time to be playing out here in these streets. Absolutely not. I promise you, I don't care who you are. I don't even care how you look. I don't care. You can be ugly. I don't care. I am. I'll tell you one thing. Come February.
Child, they get that damn money and get it fucked up like you don't look like a whole damn ant with glasses on. Child, got that money thinking that you are attractive. I cannot.
I look too goddamn good. I look too goddamn good to be single. Huh? God damn it. I deserve. Do I need a minister? Nah. I'm a junior deacon. Not only am I a junior deacon, I'm an ordained minister. Huh? I'm gonna marry myself. I don't even need nobody. I don't even need no audience. I got my camera, my tripod, I'm gonna set it up. I'm gonna record it. Sign the paperwork at the courthouse. Boom, it's done. I look too goddamn good. I look too goddamn good to be.
Child, Lozado and Rosado, crazy. A mess. What else was going on? Oh, I had the girlies upset. Child, it's about 100 comments under my post under neighborhood talk. Let me pull it up. Hold on, child. I had the girlies upset. Let me talk about NLE Chopper real quick. Child, y'all, I'm sorry. I didn't know that the girls like men in stocking lingerie and booty shorts with their booty out. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I did not know. Hold on, let me put the warning sign up. Hold on, wait, where's my little warning sign? Child, because the girls is mad because I said that NLE Chopper picture is something that appeals to gay men, and it's not something that appeals to women. And the girls is upset in the comments. Child, they is going toe to toe with me in them comments talking about, I like my man in booty shorts and lingerie. I'm sorry. I did not know. I did not know that y'all like that type of gig. I'm sorry. Y'all mad. But hey, I don't like it. And I think that that's something that I would think that gay men like. And it's nothing wrong with gay men liking that, but it's just not something that I like. And the girls, child, let me show you what let me show y'all this post, child, because they is upset with me. Okay? They is upset with me. They is trying to tussle real bad. Hold on, I'm trying not to show his booty all the way because his butt is kind of out. Let me just raise it up just a little bit. But they is upset, girl. I said, if you like it, I love it, honey. Don't let me stop your good time talking about women. You can't speak for all women. I like my man with his booty out. I said, excuse me? I did not know. I said, I'm sorry. I did not know that y'all like this type of stuff. Child, I'm trying not to show his booty out. But he got a piece of his booty is out. Hold on. So he got a piece of his booty is out. He got these little, I don't know, is that suspenders on his leg? I said it was lingerie stockings. And he had these little tighty whities and they was pulled. I'm gonna just show the shit. Fuck it. He had these tighty whities with it pushed down to reveal the butt. With garter belt. With it pushed down. And so I said, okay, so this is what he said. Let me show you what he said, and I'm gonna show you what I said. Because I got the girls, they are upset. They are upset, and I'm sorry. I do have to realize that some people like different kinks. I'm sorry. I do not speak for all women.
So, but I really don't care, and I think that's the problem. I like think I don't care so much that it take away from that. It's like a disconnect. It's like since I don't care so much and I know who I am so much, it's like people tend to feel like I just feel like narratives get painted because I don't care so much. So I just want to clear the narrative for a small bit. But do not say that I'm a gay baiter because I'm comfortable enough to show off the perfection that God has orchestrated over my physical, my mental, my spiritual, and even my emotions. I am not a gay baiter because I post a selfie in the mirror showing off how beautiful I am. I am not a gay baiter if I post a picture showing off how much God has blessed me from below the waist with something that got women going crazy. I am not a gay baiter because in Playgirl shoot, I showed a piece of my ass. I can't show a piece of my own ass without being called a name. It's my ass. I am not a gay baiter because I showed my ass to a lady photographer. She said, "You think that you could put it down a little bit?" I said, "What?" She said, "You know, if you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it." I said, "You know what?" I said, "Why the fuck not? It's my ass." So I showed her my ass and she took a fucking picture, the same ass that.
All right. So he said that the women was going crazy. So I responded and I said this. Child, and they is trying to eat me up in the comments, girl. They is going hamburger. They is going crazy in the comments. They so mad at me. And these comments talking about, you don't speak for all women, and I like my... some girl wrote me, she said, I like my man with his booty shorts. Now what? I said, and now what? Do you want a cookie? I mean, what? So, what? Like, okay. Do you want a cookie? Like, she said, I like, and for your information, I like my man in tighty whities. And what? I said, and what come next is a cookie. Do you want it? So, this is what I said. I said, do he think women like men in lingerie stockings and booty shorts? I said, that attire is closer to what gay men like, not women. So, child, they got to carrying on and on and on in these comments. Let me open up these comments, child. So she said, clearly they do. Playgirl magazine commissioned the photo and paid him for it. Laughing my A off. And then this person says, actually, there are some women that are into stuff like that. So crying emoji. And then this person says, incorrect. Certain subset of straight women find this appealing. On the flip side, your average gay man is not attracted to this. Inform yourself before making generalizations. Then Mr. Meanwhile says some do. Okay, Mr. Hines 757 says, I ain't messing with you rolling on the floor. Then Legit says, that's definitely what gay men wear. And All Scene 16 says, I do actually, Speedos specifically, and we can't act like men weren't the first ones wearing heels, skirts, dresses worldwide and in so many cultures. So, and I said, okay. Okay. And so then Cleve said, some women do like that. everyone's sexual appetite is not the same. X has been traditional. You know that from the store with all type of toys for pleasure. And then I said, what women you know that like it? You claiming that, but women I know don't like it. So that's what I'm going off of. So then Harlem says, I don't think he cares if you're attracted to it or not. I think he's saying he does not care. He's getting the bag either way. And then Chief Keesh says, women love Prince, and he wore lace blouses, high heels, and a blowout. Okay. And the Prince conversation always gets me because I didn't grow up in the Prince era, but I can't speak for the women of that time, and I can't speak for what they liked as far as I think that at that time, I think people liked his music, but I don't think that people was looking at Prince thinking like, I don't know. I can't speak for that time. I didn't grow up in that time. I didn't look at Prince when I came of age and was like, yeah, that's a type I want. No. So I don't know. So anyways, so hold on. I hate when it start repeating some of the comments. Hold on, let me see if it's some new. Because when you look at the comments online, it just repeats the same ones over and over. Dang, it was some good ones. It's not showing up. Hold on, let me try to refresh it. Girl, because they was coming at me real good. Hold on. Dang, I hate when it do that when I look on the computer. It don't pull up all the comments. Anyways, if y'all, somebody gonna they have pulled the statistics out, talking about what white women like, all kind of stuff, child. It was on and popping under these comments, but it's not pulling up all the comments or whatever, but they was mad. And I'm just trying to figure out, like, okay. I don't know. I be pissing people off unintentionally, child. They was triggered. But I didn't know. Like, honestly and truly, I didn't know it was that many people that was into that type of thing. I just really didn't know. I just know. I mean, it's not appealing to me. So I definitely will correct myself in saying that it's not appealing to me. Okay. And that's not to get it confused and thinking that masculine men are not gay. And that's not to get it confused thinking that feminine or more in tune with their feelings type of men are gay either, because I know some men who are raw, but they taking it up the woo-ha. You know what I mean? And I know some men who, you know, got tats up the yin yang, and they give that thug image. You know, they got face tats, they got sleeves, they tatted, blasted, and they wear a certain type of attire. But if you go up in that phone and you look up in that phone, you're going to stumble across some messages talking about, you know, some exchanges that ain't with women. So, you know, that's not to get that confused either, because, you know, people will automatically think that if you think that that's not appealing, or you think that that is what gay looks like. And so I just want to make it clear that I don't think that feminine, or, you know, guys who dress in, like, you know, the booty shorts or like the super feminine attire, there's no look to gay. Okay? So I just wanted to make that clear. Like, there's no look to gay. There's no, okay, if you wear feminine mannerisms, you know, there's no look to it. Gay men come in all color, shape, sizes, masculinity levels, all kind of stuff. And sometimes never mind. Child, let me stop. But anyways, they come in all shapes and sizes. So, I just wanted to be clear on that. But also, too, just within saying that, I'm just not attracted to that. Whether they come, whether, there are gay men who are masculine, I'm just not attracted to no man with his booty out and all of that. Like, I'm just not attracted to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just not for me. Even though that's not you know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense. But anyways, yeah, so I just want to talk about that because I'm like, child, I stand corrected. I'm my bad. My bad. My bizzle. My bizzle. Oh, and let's talk about, I'm going to make this its own separate video. But let's talk about, there was a lot of conversation. Hold on, let me pull it up first. Let me pull it up. Let me know what y'all think about this while we're here. Let's talk about it. Where's that video at? Hold on one second, y'all. Let me pull up this video. Is it this one? Okay. All right, I found it. Equestrian said, Neek always getting jumped in the comments. Child, they really be jumping me in them comments, boy. And I just be like, okay. Okay. All right, so let's talk about this. This was something that a lot of people were kind of divided on. So there's a plus size woman who was outraged that her Lyft driver did not want to pick her up and refused service. So the woman right here that you see in the photo, she ordered a small compact car on, I think it was Lyft, right? And the car, when you hear the car, you could hear his car was kind of like ticking and not really in the best shape already. And when he seen her, he felt as though she was too large to get in his car, and he told her that she should order an Uber XL. Now, the woman decided to film him, and she felt like she was discriminated against because she felt like she could fit in his car, and she felt like she should have been allowed service in his vehicle. So let's listen to it, and then I'll give you guys my thoughts.
Me service, BC of my size.
What you saying?
Yeah, I got no space in my car is small.
I can fit in this car.
No, believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Believe me. So, I'm sorry.
What I'm gonna do about my money?
I'm gonna cancel it. You're not gonna be charged.
So you telling me I can't get in the lift because I can't fit in your car?
Yeah, you need to order a bigger car.
What makes you think I can't fit in the car?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What makes you think I can't fit in this car?
Because the car is small in the back.
My best friend has a Benz that's newer than this that I can fit in. That's the same size.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't.
So you really telling me I'm too big to get in your car, so I gotta order another lift?
Yeah. And to be more specific with you, I got very tired.
What I got?
This Lyft driver.
All right, so he letting her know, like, listen, ma'am, my tires ain't in the best shape. My car ain't in the best shape. My tires is tired. My car is, it's already kind of, it got a little bit more pushes to it. And I can't allow you to mess my car up. So let's continue.
to do with your tires?
Yeah, and you have no space.
How you know I don't have no space?
Yeah, I got no space in the back.
How do you know I don't have no space?
Because I tried before.
Huh?
Because I've been in this situation.
So every big person you turn down because they can't fit in your car?
Yeah, because they need to order the Uber XL is full.
No, I don't never have to order Uber XL.
Then I'm really sorry.
What's your name?
Abraham Carter.
Okay. Nope. What to do with your tires?
Yeah, and you have no space.
All right, so this is the woman right here. Now, I seen in the comments somebody said that she has a lawsuit on her hands and that, you know, she was discriminated against. But as a private contractor, I think that he had a right to refuse service. If he pulled up and he seen somebody who, you know, had a pew-pew on their hip, or he felt uncomfortable, or, you know, somebody ordered a lift and what came out is somebody that wasn't of age or whatever, like, he has the authority to say yay or nay. And when I seen the woman, I don't think that it was nothing personal. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that it was nothing personal. Like, my car is not in the best shape. My tires are not in the best shape. I don't feel like it was nothing personal, and I don't feel like, but that's just me. But let's hear what she had to say.
Let's talk about it. Since everybody in a bald-headed ass mama got something to say about Dank. Bitch, first of all, let's touch bases on the big bitches in the back that got something to say about me. I seen a bitch say go walk. Bitches, you cool. Like, you only like one burger away from being my size. Like, y'all hoes got me fucked up. Bitch, stop calling yourself a BBW, hoe. Cause you not, bitch. Other BBWs don't put other BBWs down, bitch. Second of all, bitch, I never contacted Lyft. Then y'all talking about, oh, she posted a video for clout. I am the fucking clout. I've been doing this shit a long time. I posted this video because y'all got us fucked up. Y'all always trying to put big people in a fucking category. Oh, big people this, or big da-da-da-da, or big bitches this, and da-da-da. Stop doing that shit. Y'all want us to be in a fucking house, miserable, bored. Oh, cover up, or da-da-da-da-da-da. You can't. Let's talk about it. You can't wear that. You big, and da-da-da. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck the niggas and the bitches that's saying that shit. Bitch, I am a big person fucking advocate. And I'm not the only person that they did that shit to, bitch. I'm just the only person that's gonna stand up. I'm the only person that's gonna post the video. I'm the only person that's gonna speak up. I'm the only person that's gonna say something. I'm the only person that's gonna put a stop to that shit. Cause y'all got me fucked up. Why the fuck y'all don't have an option on the fucking app that say, are you of size, or so that we can send you a bigger car? So that shit is humiliating. Like, what the fuck? Bitch, it's below zero. I'm outside and you pulling off on me, bitch. I don't give a fuck if you gave me my fucking money back. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Like, y'all got us fucked up. Bitch, I'm not in the house. I'm outside. I'm showing my stomach. Fuck is y'all. Ain't wear that. You big. What I'm talking about? Stop playing with me on this bitch ass internet. What I'm talking about? Stop.
All right. So that's what she had to say, and there was a lot of comments about it. For me, like I said, I don't think it's personal. I just think that his car wasn't in the shape to take the risk. Okay? And I feel like it just was simply that. I think that, yes, it's unfortunate that, you know, some things that are for certain people aren't for everything. It sucks that everything ain't for everybody. You get what I'm saying? I understand that. But it's like, at the end of the day, you also have to be realistic. Is that the one that's open? No. You got the one that's open. At some point, you have to be realistic, okay? Like me, for instance, before I had a daughter, I was able to wear crop tops. I had 2 belly button piercings. I had a belly button piercing at the top and the bottom. And I would show off my body a lot more. You know, my titties set up. Okay, I didn't need no bra. A lot of people, before I had my daughter, thought that because my boobs set up so good, they thought that my boobs was fake because they would sit up to where I just, I didn't need no bra, no nothing. Now, after I had a daughter, my titties dropped. Okay, and I could not wear the same things, or I could not do certain things that other people could pull off and do. Now, you could wear what you want, but everything ain't gonna look appealing. Everything ain't gonna be for everybody. Now, I could put my 2 belly rings back in my stomach. I could wear a crop top and, show my stomach off, but it's not really going to be, it's not giving what it gave. And it's like, yes, it's unfortunate, but it's everything ain't for everybody. Like, I used to be able to wear, when I used to make clothes. And one of my biggest designs that I would wear, it was like this one piece, and it had mesh going down like this, right? It had mesh going down like this. And I would be able to wear it without a bra, show my mesh, my titties was sitting, and it just was looking nice. But once I had a kid, I need to put a bra on these babies. I can't wear that outfit no more because it don't look right with a bra, and I need a bra. And so I say all that to say, yes, it's unfortunate, but I feel like this is equivalent to the people who get on the planes and they have the option to get the exit row. They have the option to pay a little bit more for first class, but they get on the plane, they record themselves trying to fit into the small seats in the back and everything like that. And it's just like certain things just don't work. Like if you're 6 foot, almost 7 foot, you can't sit in basic economy. You have to get an exit row seat that allots you more room to go where your legs could, have space. So it's like, yes, it's not, I guess, fair that every seat doesn't fit every person, but if you have certain things about you, like you just have to work with it. I mean, you gotta do what works. I mean, it's not, life ain't fair. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, I really don't know. But there was a lot of people who felt like she should sue. The guy was wrong and everything like that. I personally felt like it's unfortunate, but, it should be a motivator. Some stuff we got to look at as motivation too sometimes, because maybe that's motivation to not use Lyft and boss up and now purchase your own car, I'm not sure where she lives because certain places, public transportation is, certain areas you don't really need to physically own a car. So I'm not sure. But like, if that was me, I would use this as motivation to, okay, you know what? I'm not about to be turned down from no ride. I'm going to get my own ride, or I'm going to use this as a way to other people, be a part of my movement. Let's, I don't know, something, but I just didn't look at it that way. But yeah, I just wanted to touch on that because there was a lot of discourse. Like I said, there was people who felt like he was wrong. He should have picked her up. he should have, you know, like, you know, took the ride. And then there was people who felt like she should have ordered Uber XL. And there was people who felt like when she said that it was humiliating, they felt like she humiliated herself because she's the one who recorded it, and not only recorded it, but uploaded it for people to have an opinion on it. Well, what else can I talk about real quick? The academic situation is crazy.
Again, but yes.
Be honest
with you, by the way.
Speed on the academic stuff. Let me see if I could pull up a clip. I might as well just go over a few topics. I was just gonna talk about WAGs, but child, it was a few things that was crazy on the internet. This right here says, I regret voting for Trump. Latina woman breaks down over immigration raids. Okay, they playing music. For Trump. Okay, they playing music. I don't know. So let's go off of that. Then there was mixed reviews about Tabitha and Target. So y'all want to talk about that? We could talk about that. Let's talk about that. Thank you, Medusa. I figured I'd switch it up a little bit with the background. What y'all think about the Tabitha situation and Target? Are y'all up to speed? Are y'all up to speed? Or y'all want me to find the clip of academics and talk about academics? What y'all want to talk about? Y'all up to speed on Tabitha? Let's just play it. Hold on, let me see if they got a clip of... Okay, that's just the whole thing. All right, so basically, if you guys are not aware, Target is rolling back their promises to have diversity within their stores. If you guys noticed recently, they had a lot of Latina heritage stuff, products that you can buy. They had a lot of Black American products from people like Tabitha. There was like other like designers of like different lines of clothing. And they had a lot of makeup brands that were from Black designers, a lot of hair products that were from Black people as well. And they had really started to have a very diverse line of products in Target. Well, they decided once Donald Trump came in office that they were going to roll back some of their diversity that they had been implementing. And people decided that they wanted to boycott Target and not shop there. Now, Tabitha has products that are in Target, and this is what she had to say to the people who decided that they did not want to shop at Target or give them any money. Now, Costco said that they are going to keep their DEI programs in place. They're going to keep diversity and inclusion in their stores. And a lot of people was like, listen, we're going to skip Target and we're going to go to Costco and things like that. But this is what Tabitha said.
Hello there. Y'all all right? I know. It has been a tough week, right? And baby, it's been a tough 2025 and we are still in January. But I know many of you are asking and have asked and sent me messages about the recent DEI announcements at Target as well. And as disheartening as it is for me, I'm not the only one affected by this, right? It's for everyone who is a woman-owned business, minority-owned businesses, Black-owned businesses. It's for so many of us who work so very, hello there, hard to be placed into retail, to finally be seen and approved for retail, because contrary to whatever the world might tell you, it has been very hard for Black-owned businesses to hit shelves, right? Which is why it's such a big deal when we do finally land inside of retail. So it is definitely heartbreaking to feel unsupported, right? However, I am in business in multiple ways, with Target, with Walmart, and Amazon, right? I sell Donna's Recipe, my hair hard, hair products, right? Are on Amazon. They're also in Target. And of course, I have a huge partnership with Target. I sell my seasonings at Walmart. I do business all over, just like many other people. And what I can tell you is, if we all decide to boycott and be like, no, we're not spending no money at these organizations. Listen, I get it. And if that's how you feel, honey, I 1000% get it. But so many of us will be affected, and our sales will drop. Our business will be hurt. And if any of you know business, it doesn't just happen overnight where you can just go take all your stuff and pull it off the shelves. There's a process, and then you gotta, like, where you gonna put it? You gotta have a place to store it. That's money, your product, right? You gotta have another place to sell it, which is almost impossible sometimes. And even if you sell online, it's a process when it comes to business. And everyone does not have the funds or the means or the availability, the space to house their own products, right? But the thing that concerns me the most, and I want you to hear me and hear me well, if we all decide to stop supporting said businesses and say, you know, I can't buy nothing from there, even the businesses who were affected by the DEI ban, right? What that does is you take all our sales and they dwindle down. And then those companies get to say, oh, your products are not performing. And they can remove them from the shelves.
But my whole thing is, if they ain't respecting your product, why do you want it there in the first? I mean, I understand money. Obviously, you get money or whatever. But it's like, if you can't respect my people, you don't have diversity, and you this easily to be like, we're rolling back and we're not fulfilling these diversity obligations. Like, why would you even want your product in the store, you know, and not on your own platform? Now, I do understand maybe because of the bag, it's more money. People are easily accessible to the products versus waiting for it to be shipped to them online. They could just go to the store, but it's like.
And then put their preferred businesses, right? You got to have another place to sell it on the shelves. And then what happens to all the businesses who've worked so hard to get where they are? Then what happens, right? Now, I know that something that could solve it is ownership of these big corporations, right? It's a long way to go there. There are amazing companies like the Village Market in Atlanta, right, who support small businesses, and you can go in there and there's some amazing things that you can buy, but it's one store and it's very small. We're talking about mass market. You can't build that overnight.
All right. So that's some of what she said, and what she said was not received well by a lot of people. There was a lot of people who did not appreciate what she had to say. about it, and they felt like this is bigger than her products, etc. And so let's read some of the comments of what some people had to say about it. So this person right here says, let's read what Yanni says. Yanni says, this is not the time for Black people to be emotionally reactive because people are not making emotional moves against you. They're making chess moves and you have to make chess moves back. They don't care about your feelings or your outrage. If they did, they would not have made the moves. Chin up. We have to be smart. That's what Yanni said. This person right here says, that's when you pull your products from their shelves and go where you're respected and most importantly, loved for who you are. Another person says, girl, this ish ain't about you. It's about the community. Another person says, honestly, they are going to remove Black products from the shelves regardless. Right. And that's what I feel like too. Like, they're going to remove it regardless, period. This person right here says, no, she should have said, if you go to Target, still only buy the products that you know are Black owned until these sellers can relocate their products to other stores, because the boycott has to happen regardless, but still buy from the Black sellers. This person says, I don't give a F. Sell y'all ish someplace else. Hit up Costco. And then this person right here says she's worried about herself. Autumn says, it's y'all not hearing what the F she is saying. That's going to make it easier for them to push Black-owned companies out faster. Do y'all not understand how a damn contract works? Also talking crazy about what Auntie Tab is saying by posting a comment using the very same Meta anti-DEI company-owned app is bat-ish crazy. Oh, and I bet you lack comprehension skills. Haven't still on Facebook and X as well. And Autumn has a point, because it's like, if you say that you are going to boycott Target, are you going to boycott everything that rolled back their diversity and inclusivity programs? Because Facebook was one of the first ones to announce that they're rolling back their DEI initiatives, and they are the owners of Instagram, and they are the owners of Facebook as well. And you see Elon Musk agenda, who owns X, aka Twitter, as well. So it's like, if you gonna boycott, and I understand Autumn's point, if you're gonna boycott all the way around. Boycott at Instagram, you know. And then I seen one post where somebody was like, well, we're not paying Facebook to use Facebook, and we're not paying Instagram, but actually being on the site and them suggesting ads to you, and you watching stuff and you watching ads or whatever, even though you're not physically paying, you are contributing to the success of the platform, and you are contributing to their pockets as well. So I understand her point with that. This person right here says, girl, we boycotting. I ain't buy any of your products anyways. This person says the Black-owned business should boycott Target too. Take your business to Costco. Another person says, girl, you better make a website, because I'm not giving that store a dime. This person says, sorry, Auntie, this is bigger than you. Start selling on Etsy or for yourselves. Sadly, Tabitha is looking out for Tabitha. If Rosa Parks had thought the same way, we would still be riding in the back of the bus. Okay, and then this person says, relying on the corporations for the success of one's product is the issue we're seeing unfold. Because when they say thanks but no thanks, we're done. It's over. They never needed you. You needed them. MLK started striking and boycotting because he understood they needed our dollars. Time to show them ain't is change. The community, the culture is who is important. For Black businesses who just got kicked to the curb, always have a platform you own. Best advice I got from Oprah, and so much more. So there was a lot of comments that was against what she said. There was a lot of comments who did not receive what she said well. And there was a lot of people who took issue to the actions of Trump since he's been in office, the things that he has been signing as executive orders, the things that he has been doing. And I made a video talking about the whole Trump thing, and I made a video talking about, you know, what I see forecasted for the next 4 years. And I'm going to release that. I have filmed it on the day of the inauguration, but then I had to take an emergency flight out to Indiana, so I didn't end up getting a chance to edit it and put it out because I had to do other stuff. So yeah, I'm definitely going to put that out because it's crazy. And it just makes you think, like, what do people be thinking? Like, I and what I see too, a lot of the Black community, when it comes to certain things, a lot of people have the, well, it don't affect me, so I don't care mentality, right? And it's like, okay, I understand there are some people who feel like, okay, you know, like, you know, the LGBT stuff with the transgender women into the bathrooms and into the sports of biological women. There's a lot of people, including myself, who did not agree with it. However, I'm not one of those people who is naive to think that even though certain things that I don't agree with it, I'm not one of those people who see the way in which things are going. DEI programs, what was it? It was the 1975 Act. Hold on, wait, let me see. It was you know, certain rights, the civil rights. What was it that happened? Hold on, let me get it right. I'm not one that is naive to think, okay, well, you know, I'm not a transgender woman, so that don't affect me, so oh well. I'm the type of person who I'm going to look at the big picture all overall, and I don't think that it's going to stop there. So while a lot of people are looking at some of the actions of Trump with the deportation, which obviously deportation don't affect me. I don't have any illegals in my family. But I'm not one of them people who looking at it like, okay, well, that don't affect me, so oh well, because I don't believe that it stops there. I believe that a lot of things that were in Project 2025 are coming true. And they are being revealed in a lot of his actions. And I believe that it's going to start with, okay, let me 1965 Civil Rights Act, right? That's what I was looking for. It's going to start with, okay, let me take this right away, that right away. He already immediately, here it go right here. This is what I was looking for. Hold on, let me pull this up. Let me pull this up. Hold on. All right, right here. So it says Trump revokes 1965 civil rights order that prohibited employment discrimination based on race, color, religion, and national origin. And this is the DEI stuff that I was talking about, basically. But this right here is not going to just stop here with employment. This right here is a starting point for other discriminations to start to be taken away. And so this right here says, on September 24th, 1965, President Lyndon issued executive order prohibiting employment discrimination based on race, color, religion, and national origin by those organizations receiving federal contracts and subcontracts. And so it says President Donald Trump signed a new executive order canceling a 1965 civil rights rule that helped prevent job discrimination by federal contractors, subcontractors, and grant recipients. His order also directs federal agencies to investigate private companies that use diversity-focused hiring practices. Trump criticized diversity programs as dangerous and claimed they unfairly favor certain groups based on race, sex, or disabilities. He argued that these practices violated civil rights laws and discriminate against others. The order specifically targets hiring practices at the Federal Aviation Administration, ending special programs that help people with disabilities get jobs. Trump claimed that such programs prioritize diversity over safety and excellence. And I just don't believe that it's going to stop with employment. Now, has there always, even with the DEI stuff, have people still been discriminated against based on their race, religion, and all of that? They still discriminate against people to this day. So I'm not saying that, you know, this stopped all discrimination or this prevented it, but I'm just saying that now that he's being so bold to roll these things back, the people are going to be a lot bolder and brazen in their schism and feeling emboldened to be loud and proud about it, feeling as though they don't have repercussions for some of the actions that are not okay. Okay. So I just feel like it's a stepping stone. It's the starting point. It is the, you know, let me start here and then let me, you know, work my way. Then it's going, you know, they already started in the schools. They already started taking certain curriculums out of the school. He already doesn't want certain schools to teach about history and things like that. Then it's going to be like Boel said, stop and frisk, qualified police immunity. Exactly. Then they're going to be able to legally target you. Okay? Like, it just start there. And so the people who claim that they don't see it or claim like, oh, well, you know, this didn't happen the first time. This didn't happen the first go round. Wake up. We in 2025. Okay? We ain't in 2020. We're in 2025. And he has a lot more power. He has all the major social media outlets at his fingertip. He's able to do a lot. And so you said, and now one of these states can't get divorced at all. I think it's Colorado. Colorado can't get divorced. That's crazy. In other news, let's talk about how Shannon and her twin sister was ambushed, I guess, by her cousin, the guy from 7 Mile Radio, and some other folk. Let me bring this over. I'm going to play a little bit of this because I'm gonna talk about this in another video. But, yeah, he's definitely moving different this time. Period. But, so, as y'all know, or some of y'all don't, I went to Indiana last week. And I was supposed to be releasing my Naziah Harris video that I still have not released. I'm sorry. I am going to release it. But honestly, I feel like because I did not release it right away, I feel like most of the content creators posted a lot of what I was trying to compile and put together anyways. So I'm like, it just made me feel like it wasn't no rush to put it out because I had to, you know, go out of town and all that. I wasn't able to get my video out as swiftly. There was a lot of people who, you know, put a lot of stuff out that I was planning on putting out anyway. So I'm still going to put it out. So you know, I'm still going to release it because honestly, I feel like ain't nobody breaking down the information like I break it down. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to toot my own horn or nothing. But even though y'all already seen the information, I just feel like but anyways, let me play a little bit of this again. I'm gonna talk about this in a separate video.
What? No, of course not. Why, you want to fuck with me? Is that why you asking? Oh.
Excuse me,
Oh, thank you, Kaya.
You walked away, now you want to move. Okay, well, go ahead.
I'm not gonna come out here and talk.
About what?
Whatever the conversation gonna be on.
You said we can ask you questions, so what's up?
You already asked me questions,
No, I
answered it.
No, I got more questions, so come on.
No.
Come on. You might as well come on out here and talk. What's the point of answering the questions right here?
What motherfucking questions? I don't gotta answer nobody questions,
You just said you wanted to.
Who? You did?
Here we go with the retarded shit.
You are retarded.
So I'm saying, you was the last one to see her alive, right?
Yeah. Before school.
Before school. So what happened?
I told y'all that.
So what happened after school, though?
You figure it out. Y'all got everything right. Yeah. Video report.
So now she running. Like, so now what you going here for? Oh. Well, Well, he said he wanted you out of here. You ain't want to leave, so that's why we here.
Who?
Your boyfriend.
I'm on the phone with the landlord right now. Like, what you mean? Like what you mean? Like, he's here off the track of my love. So it's just to me.
This his house.
Who?
This his house.
This who house?
It's our house.
Tina,
Don't
you
act
come
like
upstairs
that.
right now?
You can come up here.
Yeah, you talking about this, you talking about some this, but you live with your mama when he moved here. First of all, he stayed around the corner. He wasn't even staying here. We ain't gonna do that. I know. But don't walk up on me though. I ain't walking towards you. I don't give a fuck.
All right, so basically what you're saying is, now this is the twin Marquita. Okay, so there's Shannon, the one who is Jarvis' baby mama, and then you have this one right here who is Marquita. Now she seemed a little bit more delayed than Shannon. She seemed a little slower from her responses. It just seemed like, you know, she just was a little bit more touched in the head than Shannon. Even though that's not saying that Shannon's not delayed, slow, special, need, you know, hands put on her and all of those things. But just conversation-wise and how she was speaking, I was like, you a little more delayed. And Shannon is already delayed and you seem a little more delayed. But anyways, what this video is basically she has a boyfriend. Her and her boyfriend have a spot together that looks very, very, very trifling. Okay? They got stuff all over the place. The floors look like if you step on them without your shoes on, that it looks like something is going to attach and your feet might get fungus. Like, it just looked that nasty. They had, I guess, you know, the living conditions looked very, very, very uninhabitable. They had a mattress on the ground. He was, you know, he was rolling his you know, Mary Jane, and basically he dropped the dime on the twins. All right, he dropped the dime on them, and he decided that he wanted to call over Shannon's cousin Roxy, the guy Mark who has 7 Mile Radio, and a mob of people to confront them. And I guess I have an unpopular opinion about it. I feel like Shannon disgusts me. I feel like she does know more than what she's saying. However, I felt like this meetup was silly. I felt like it was unproductive. I felt like all the people that was there was not making the situation no better. I felt like the boyfriend was a clout chaser and he wanted to attach himself to the story because before the preliminary hearing, you've been living with her just fine. But now you wanna have people. I don't know. I just don't like stuff like that. I just feel like even though I don't care for the twins and I make fun of the twins and I feel like they're despicable, I just felt like I didn't like the vibes that I got from the boyfriend. I felt like, okay, you just trying to attach yourself to a story. This is silly. I didn't like how when Shannon did try to answer a question, they started to like get hyphy with her and stuff like that. And I was just like, that's not the way that you get information, you know? Like, if you really are concerned about Neziah and you really want to know what she knows or what Shannon knows, or if you really want to know, like, if there's anything that she could give you, if you really want to have a heart-to-heart with her, like, girl, what the were you thinking? I just don't think that the way that they went about it was the right, like, it just was, to me, it just was unproductive and it was silly. I feel like the cousin Roxy, if you truly, genuinely want answers, I felt like Shannon was trying to have a conversation with her. That's when you pull her to the side and you have a, I don't know, I didn't receive it like other people received it. Even though I don't like them, it just wasn't.
This my house. Right. Yeah, this is my house. This is my house. We're not doing that.
YouTube Streets, you said you feel like it needed to be done. What did it accomplish? Cursing at them. I mean, if the goal is to, it's like, what's the goal? That's my whole thing. Are we whooping ass and taking names later? Or are we trying to get information and trying to get to the bottom of the story? Because there's two different goals. If your goal is concern, trying to get information, trying to hold her accountable, trying to get to the root of the problem, that's a different goal than what happened here. You get what I'm saying? Now, if we whooping ass and we taking names later and we just want to whoop some ass, then by all means, whoop their ass. You know, because I'm not saying they don't deserve an ass whooping. I'm not saying that they don't deserve to be oops upside their head, but this just wasn't from the message that was conveyed that they were trying to do. It didn't resonate to give that to me. But that's just me, you know? It's like, what's our goal here? What are we doing? We kicking ass or what are we doing?
Okay. This is my house. This is my nephew house.
Okay.
I'm about to touch you her.
Make it seem like it's just
I'm hot.
It's not.
I'm hot.
Okay.
I'm hot too.
Okay, well don't
I'm
walk
hot
towards
too.
me.
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he live here too.
I didn't say he did. So what you mean?
Okay.
You going all script? What you mean?
Don't give me.
So was you jealous about Jarvis messing with Neziah or what? Like, I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to her.
I said who? I said I have no need to be jealous of a 13-year-old. That's my niece. Right.
Trying to ask me some dumbass questions.
Touch nobody. No, Roxy. No, how? Roxy, no. You wanted to do this. Y'all wanted to do this, right? No. For what, Roxy? For what? For what, Roxy? For what, Roxy?
I got a 13-year-old.
Baby, I'm not on a defense position. No.
Foreign says, Mark said the boyfriend called him to help get the twins out, and he contacted Roxy because those are her cousins. I mean, it sounds good. Sounds good. But if her name is on the lease and his name is on the lease, I mean, it sounds good, but that's not what it sounds good. Okay? It sounds good. Because what are they going to do? Take her out the house and then what? All she got to do is contact the police and gain access right back to the home. It's her home is on the lease. So calling them does what when her name is on the lease? Angel, she didn't say that. I heard this. She was talking about her being pregnant at the time. Herself being pregnant at the time.
I said what I said, and I stand on 10 toes.
But I'll listen a little closer.
What I said. Point blank, period. Chris, let me call you right back. Huh?
I'm loving you, but him on speaking.
Medusa, who is Monique? Is there somebody named Monique in the chat?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Look at me going off now. I can hear that.
Who's she on the phone with?
The brother that just got out of prison. But I'm the sister that only got 9 brothers. No sisters.
Didn't want to tell us where she was at. Told me to figure it out. I got everything else. Questions is rolling in too fast in the comments for me to.
And this person right here, I got my own screen recording of this that I could react to later, but I gotta upload mine separate because I want to show where the boyfriend was talking and other stuff. So I gotta blur out some stuff and all that. But I have my own screen recording of this. They over there commenting and screen recording at the same time. YouTube Streets, you said he wanted Shannon out, not the sister. Well, then he can call the cops. What are they going to do to get Shannon out when her sister name is on the lease? That's something that he would have to call the cops for.
Who, the landlord? Oh.
Angel Eyes, you said this changed your thoughts. What did it make you think? What was it giving for you?
You just don't feel some type of way, but I see her and make sense out of shit. They putting this house in danger.
Say what now?
Your kids live here. The landlord. I would straight tell them. Twins is putting this house in danger. Y'all kids live here. There's people after them. Why would you want them here? Not if you don't feel safe at all.
Y'all talk about safety. It don't look safe up in there to live it in. Period.
He shouldn't have to live like that.
He sure shouldn't have to live like that with that house looking like that.
And it's my own motherfucking house. And that was these motherfuckers got me shaking.
I ain't never shaked in my motherfucking life, man.
I can't even do shit comfortable. I don't even want to get my hair done. I don't want to do shit, but I know
So
I'm
giving the privacy of that conversation to Roxy is the reason why I'm not over there with the camera. Right? I'm giving this privacy to Roxy. Because whatever she's asking her right now, I mean, that's the reason why I called her over here, because she said this is her family. And apparently she hasn't seen them since all of this. This is her first time seeing them throughout this whole debacle. So.
Look at that floor.
No, just let me. So one, when they said
and then the person screen recording and constantly commenting, I gotta show y'all my own screen record. I just pulled this up real quick. You gotta either screen record or you gonna be a part of the conversation. You can't do both because you messing up the video constantly trying to type and stuff.
Please don't do this in my house. Please don't do that. Please.
Please. You keep saying it. You're trying to find out what you're giving me. I don't talk to nobody.
Don't block it, nothing. Let me see.
You keep saying that she's still alive. I don't know. Is she?
Do you think she is?
Last time we was.
I mean, just do you think she is?
I don't know. Nobody.
You said last time
what?
what?
Last time you had a conversation. This is my one question. From the ninth. No, just let me. So one, when
I got my own screen record, Angel. I just pulled this
you,
up real quick because I haven't uploaded mine yet.
My first place I would have went was to the shop because that's where y'all let her go. That's my first. Fuck calling him. Fuck asking him. My first place was going to listen, because I got a search.
Listen, why you gonna say
this is what one question. This one question I want to ask.
Wait a minute.
From the ninth. Okay, go.
We're not gonna be able to have a conversation, y'all.
I didn't even excuse me.
Okay. Let's just stop.
This is one question, and then I'm done. From January the 9th till he turned himself in February 7th, you and him never talked about this baby being gone. Never, ever said nothing. Not one thing.
I know.
I can't believe that. From the 9th to the 7th, you never had one conversation.
And then this lady who's talking, like, she clearly said that she wrote Jarvis and she did contact him after they were looking for her and after she claimed that she went through the tablet. So you trying to confront her off of information that she did say that she did have a conversation with Jarvis. She didn't say that she asked him certain things, but it's like, at least have the most updated information to try to confront her. You know what I mean?
Motherfucker, they should cut his dick off. You don't have to feed it to him.
I'm not going to answer any questions that you don't feel comfortable answering.
No, she don't have to.
It's not
I just
even
wanted
about
to ask.
feeling uncomfortable.
She don't have to answer.
It's not even
I just
about
wanted to
feeling
ask.
uncomfortable.
Because that was fucking with me.
She's an outsider looking in.
With a 13-year-old daughter.
Period.
So,
yes.
I got a question.
Yes. But your
Why
question.
can't
I can show you my baby go look like
why
that
you
baby.
keep coming here?
Excuse me?
Why you keep coming here?
Because I can.
This is my sister. If she want me to come over here, I can. You wasn't saying it when you was staying at my house for 2 months because you didn't have a place to stay.
First of all, I don't have people looking for me trying to fuck me up.
Who's looking for me, baby? I'm not hiding.
The world.
I'm not hiding.
It looks like it.
How?
You ain't going to work for one, and you over here where you usually don't be. Where nobody will think what you
need to
only
do
thing I wanted to say,
don't
like,
put our job
and then I keep
and what
telling
we
you not
got
to come here,
going on.
but you keep coming.
But I can come here as long as my sister say I can come here. If she's inviting me over here.
The person that did this screen record is irritating me because you either screen record or you typing. Like, which one?
I can. You disrespectful, nigga.
You're not understanding the situation.
How, nigga? You not even understanding the situation. Your ass to invest in something. What you need to do is worry about your son. Worry about your son.
I'm glad he ain't around y'all.
And I'm glad.
The fuck?
I'm glad.
I am too.
You got
Don't worry about me. You worry about your kids that you had with a pedophile. You worry about your kids and that pedophile.
We ain't fucking
The fuck?
Shit, you wasn't saying
I got one. You got
When
five.
she was missing, can I ask you something?
Fucking weed, what?
When she went missing, why would you say she might just be out fucking?
Because everything that I said is that's what we got from her friends. Everything that we got from what I said came from her friends. So
All right, so like I said, I have my own screen record. I can I'll post it later because that screen record is gonna drive me crazy. I just pulled it up real quick, but I have my own screen record. I just have to blur out when the guy was rolling his wood and rolling up and, you know, all of the curse words and all that. I just gotta, you know, edit it a little bit, but I have my own screen record or whatever. I just gotta upload it because it's a hot mess express. But yeah, I just didn't think that it was productive. And I understand that emotions are high. I understand that people are upset about what happened to Naziah. I am a person who feels like what happened to her was completely avoidable. It could have definitely been prevented. I believe that they deserve neglect charges, and I believe that they should be in jail right along with him as well. But I also believe that if the goal is to get information, that's just not the way to go about it. If we want to kick ass, then what are we talking for? You get what I'm saying? If we want to talk and we want to get information, then, you know what I mean? It's either or, you know? It can't be both. If you want to kick some ass, then there's no need for words. What are we saying? You know what I mean? What are we talking for? We know what happened. We know what she did, what she didn't do, what she felt, how she allowed them. Like, what are we talking for? It's either mink, or if we're talking, we're having dialogue, we're having conversations, we're trying to get to the bottom of it. It's just a different approach. You know? You said she can't even talk like a civilized adult. She keep repeating after the one man and yelling like a girl. Bye. I feel like it's all in how you come at somebody as well. Just because you angry at her, which I get it. I'm angry at her too. I got a whole video where I roasted the fuck out of her. You know what I mean? That's just not going to yield the results that you want if you want information. It's like, you can't come at her and be like, oh, you stupid, whoop, 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 whoop. And then you be like, okay, so tell me what I want to know. Talk to me. You putting the guard up. You have to disarm the person. If you want to get information, you got to, even though you feel like she's a lion sack of no good, desperate piece of crap. if you want information, you got to make her feel like this is a safe space. I'm not judging you. Well, so what happened? Okay, so I just, I don't want to attack you. I don't want you to feel like you know what I mean? You just have to disarm the person if your intention is getting information. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, then there was a woman who was she seen the grandma and she was throwing cheese balls at the grandma, and she was saying that the grandma was a burger, and she was saying, you a burger, asking her about Naziah, and then throwing cheese balls at her. I'm gonna talk about it in another video. I'm gonna drop my video. I'm gonna work on it tonight. I'm gonna definitely work on it tonight so that I could get it to y'all, because I've been telling y'all I was gonna put it out. I got delayed. Now, again, the information is not something that you guys haven't heard if you've been following the case. A lot of the information has been presented already, but in my video, I'm just going to break down certain key points that I want to focus on, talk about, and my video is holding them accountable. My video that I have been working on was it was focusing on how they failed Naziah, how it could have been prevented, and just pointing out different things that was said, different things that, corroborate some of the testimony, all kind of stuff like that. So I'm in my video that I put together, that I've been working on, it's a timeline. And it takes you from when the situation first happened 2 years before, 1 year before, up to her going missing, what happened after she went missing. And I put everything in a timeline or whatever. So that's basically more so what my video is putting stuff in a timeline and putting like what corroborates certain things together and things like that. So that's kind of what I did in my video. So that's kind of what I was working on. It took me a while. Initially, I had all of the material together last week, but I didn't have time to edit it when I ended up going out of town and stuff like that. So I'm going to work on it tonight. I'm going to get it out. I went to Indiana. I seen one of the night owls at Walmart, and a girl came up to me and she was like, "Are you Nick at night?" or whatever. And I'm like, "Yeah, that's me," or whatever. And the first thing she said was, "Did you drop the Naziah Harris video?" So I'm definitely gonna, I'm gonna get it out to y'all. I know I've been saying I'm gonna get it out, but last week was hectic for me. Last week was very hectic. I could not focus until I laid eyes on my friend. I went to see Lucky. So I had to see my friend, see for myself what, everything was everything or whatever. Now that I went to Indiana, now that I've seen, what's going on, I was able to be there for my friend going into surgery and coming out of surgery and all of that. So now that all of that stuff, I'm able to focus now. I couldn't focus last week. Last week was crazy. It was a lot of information back to back. So I'm going to put it out. And I'm so sorry. Now I know y'all probably like, "Girl, stop telling us you're going to put it out and just put it out." I'm okay. And is. Okay, I understand. Okay, thank you, Jess. I'm gonna give y'all a sneak peek of my video. How about that? I re-edited. This is not the final edit, but I did upload a piece of my video just to see if it was gonna give me a monetization strike. So those of y'all that's on this live, I'll let y'all see a piece of my video, okay? This is what I've been working on so far. But my video is much more in depth than this. This is just a quick little clip that I put together. So I'm gonna let y'all who on here see it. But I re-edited this. Yeah. This is not the order that is going to be in my video, but I will play a piece of it for y'all. I'll play a piece of it. This is a piece of what I was working on. Cause I know y'all tired of me saying, I'm gonna put it out. Oh shit. So when I actually put it out, y'all gonna see that it's edited much different. The whole beginning, I changed the whole beginning from what I initially had put together. It's the same material. It's the same stuff, the same recording, similar stuff, but I just edited. No. Go take your shower. One second, y'all. Let me make it so it could fit on the screen. Damn, hold on. I think there's... Hold on, y'all. Now, I know I didn't stretch this video out this damn long. I mean, this big. Come on now. What the hell? I think it's something that I could resize it. Scale to window. How do I make this fit in the damn box? What did I do? Scale filter? No. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, I just gotta drag it and make it small. Or you know what? This is gonna take forever. Delete. Hold on, let me just delete this. I don't know what the hell I did. Remove. Yes, remove. All right, let me just remove that. Child, that's gonna take all damn day. I don't got all day. Okay. Let me just adjust this right here. My bad, y'all. All right. Here we go.
The whole family ain't got nothing to do with it. When we found out what he was and who we was, we exposed it. And the people that stuff was happening to, we told them to go to the police. We can't force nobody. But then even if they was going to the police, they over there coercing the kids to say otherwise.
Right. Caller, what's happening? Who is this and where you calling from?
This is Shannon from Detroit.
Shannon, what's going on?
All we need to do is, the first question is, where's my niece? Where can we find her? That's what we should be doing. Looking. Like we have. So therefore, anything other than finding my niece is irrelevant.
You know, I know you revved up right now. You know what I'm saying? Your name is, in the centerpiece of a lot of shit right now, right? But like I got just a couple of questions on the tip of my mind.
Warning. What she says next is 0 out of 10, do not recommend.
What she says next is silly bird brain behavior that is not recommended or advised of any real mother.
Like, apparently this man has had a history of this. Like, so did you know about him being on the sex offenders list, or, you know, any kind of activity about that? Like, had you even heard of anything like that before out of him?
When I met him, when I was 19, he did tell me his background. He did tell me his background. Out of doubt. He gave me the decision. If I wanted to pursue a relationship.
So given that his background was sex offender involving a child, right? And you still made the decision to talk to him?
One, I was 19, and two, if society can give you a second chance, why can't someone else give you a second chance as well?
What's your emergency?
Hi, I'd like to report a big back, bad built young woman who turned out to be a bigger back, insecure grown woman who knew her baby daddy had a record but allowed her daughter and her niece to fall victim to him. She needs to be locked up immediately for... So that's just a piece of the intro, child. I was cutting up in that video, child. I had the damn officer sound effect, 911 call. I was cutting up in that video, so I'm gonna get it out to y'all. That was like just a little piece of the intro that I was working on, but I've edited majority of it. The majority of it is ready to go. I have I think it's like an hour so far. So, yeah. So I have an hour of footage of edited material, timeline, and all of that. So, yeah. That's just a little piece of my video. So, I'm so sorry, y'all. It took me forever. But, child, I was looking up all kind of stuff to roast them, child. I done pulled up the backyardigans. I done put a bitch stole my look segment up in there. I done put them side by side. I was cutting up. So I'm gonna work on it tonight, y'all. I'm finally at a point to where I can relax. My mind is, I'm sad for my friend in the state that she's in because, she has a long road to recovery. She's hallucinating. She done punched and hit the doctors. Child, they had her. I left the hospital, came back. She was strapped to the bed, all kind of stuff. So, but it just put my mind at ease to be able to lay eyes on her, talk to her for myself and see, the situation for myself. So now I just feel, a lot more like, okay, this is what's going on. This is what the situation is. Okay. Now I can, I could work, and now I have a line of contact to contact her and everything like that. So I'm gonna work on it tonight. I have an hour of video edited up. Okay. I just got to insert a couple of things, and then, you said, yeah, it's bad. She's hallucinating really bad. And, I don't know, that they're not able to tell right now if it's going to be like long-term, effects or not. But then she was getting mad at me in the hospital because, she's seeing stuff that's not there. And then she mad at me because I'm not about to get up and chase a rat around the damn hospital room that's not there. So, you know, that was kind of sad. Then, you know, she kept saying that there was a rat. And then she was like, no, pick up the trash can. It's in the trash can. Now it's in the drawer. Now it's here. Now it's there. You know, and then after a point, I'm like, look, it's not here. It's not in the drawer. It's not, you know, then after a point, it's like, listen, I'm not about to chase down. It's not here. Okay? It's not here. Then she started to say that it was an Indian woman in her bed. Then she was getting mad at me because she was saying, you didn't even look. It's right here. Like, you didn't even look. Like, you know, so then it was just a whole thing. So I really don't know. You know, it's definitely like, damn, this is crazy. But, you know, yeah. You said you think she'll recover quick? Hopefully. Yeah. No, nobody is in custody. Yeah, Social Zay, that really had me like choked up. You know, once I assure her that I am Neek, then she didn't say that no more. But yeah, she was at first. She was saying like, you look like my friend Neek or whatever, and she kept saying like, you look like her, you look like my friend Neek, and then I'm like, I am Neek, you know. And so, you know, that was kind of touchy. But like after I assured her that I am who I am, she didn't say that anymore. She was like, okay, this is Neek here. But she was kind of like she was, you know, battling like what's reality and what's hallucination. So she didn't know if I was a part of her hallucination or if I was a part of, you know, reality or whatever. So yeah, I was a little choked up when that was going on. It's sad. But I could focus a little bit better now. She definitely still wanted to go to the club. Okay. And to the people who thought that I was about to take my friend from the hospital and really go to the club, child, what? So I don't know if some of y'all was on my live when I was in Indiana, but I was telling people like, yeah, you know, me and Lucky about to go to the club. But all the while, I'm like, Lucky has brain surgery in the morning. So Lucky has brain surgery in the morning. And I explained to people, and I said, my friend got shot in the head. They removed her skull. Half of her head is missing, and it's gone. There's nothing there covering her brain. And then I said, she has surgery in the morning to put the metal plate back. So Lucky was like, girl, we finna go to the club. So I'm like, yeah, we finna go to the club. And I'm telling y'all like, yeah, you know, she got surgery in the morning, but we finna go to the club. We finna go to karaoke. You know, you're gonna have your surgery in the morning. Then we go to the club after. And there was people in the comments talking about, oh my God, she needs to rest. You don't need to have her out and in no club after brain surgery. And I'm like, so y'all don't know sarcasm? So you really think my friend who got a whole brain surgery, I'm about to, and she can't walk right now. She can't walk. She ain't got all her strength. You really think I'm about to wheel my friend out the hospital after they done cut on her brain and go to the club for real? I was like, I thought we was all in on the joke. But there was some people who was like, oh my God, I can't believe that. Like, no, she needs to rest. And oh my God, like, oh, why are you on live and you're visiting your friend? I'm like, I'm not putting my friend on live. I'm showing myself. Child, it just was a lot. I was like, people are crazy. But anyways, I recorded a vlog for y'all, and I recorded, like, you know, me going to Indiana. The morning of Lucky's surgery was crazy. She wasn't trying to wake up. They was trying to cancel the surgery. The doctor was giving like weird vibes. It was just crazy. So I filmed the whole process. I didn't post it for y'all yet because, you know, I wanted to, you know, edit it down and just make it not no long video. But yeah, it was a lot. It was draining, but and then like it just was a lot. It was a lot, but you know, child, I recorded it so that I could share it with y'all and put it, and then I privated the live videos that I did because I'm gonna implement. I'm gonna just make it one video. You get what I'm saying? Like one video all together. Put the clips in of the lives. Put, you know, I'm just making one video. So yeah. Oh, thank you. Social J says, thank you for sharing with us and letting us be there for you. Yes, I appreciate that. I appreciate all of the people who were like supportive too and was like really along the journey with me. Like that was a crazy. Like I've never experienced nothing like that. Like my friends just go missing. Somebody I talk to every day just go missing. And then come to find out they got shot in the head. Then it was just a lot. So, you said, where did I eat? I went to a restaurant called His Place. I think it was called His Place. Yeah, I went there. That was pretty good. I like the food there. Other than that, I just was eating like Chick-fil-A and Shake Shack. Yeah, so I wasn't really eating like too many spectacular places, but I did go to his place eatery. I went there. And I had looked up a couple of them, but then like I was reading the reviews, and in some of the places people were saying like it smelled like sewer and stuff. So I was like, nah, I'm not gonna go to those ones. So I ended up just going to His Place and eating there, which, you know, it was good. I like the food there. Yeah, Reese. And it's crazy because ain't no family been up at that hospital. Like, it's been like the day Lucky had surgery and the night before surgery, the only people that was there was me and her friend that I told y'all about. Like, literally no family has been there. No other person has been there at all except for me and the other girl. So, yeah. You said, do they have an idea? I really don't know. The cop act like he couldn't disclose certain details. He just told me that they don't have nobody arrested, but he couldn't really tell me like about his investigation. So, you said, have you ever thought about putting your vlogs and blogs on Patreon? I don't have a Patreon. I tried to have Patreon at one point, but then I could not keep up with like putting content on there. So I don't know. I'll probably do it for, I do have members on YouTube, so I'll probably start to try to like, maybe I'll do something like that, like start to put like vlogs and different stuff on my members tab. Cause I don't utilize right. A&B says you like to try soul food spot in every city. I mean, I feel like I'm the same way. The incident was caught on camera. So the detective did tell me that it was caught on camera and they did witness a male doing it, but they didn't have nobody in custody and they couldn't tell me, like, you know, their investigation or whatever. Yeah. You said the love show? You talking about the dating show I did? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I am her family. Yep. Zay, I got to get to work. Okay. That just reminds me that I got a lot of editing to do. Okay. I got a lot of editing to do and not a lot of time. So that just reminds me that I need to get off here and work on content so that I could get y'all videos out. I plan to be very busy this week. So, yeah. If y'all not on my Instagram, follow me on Instagram. I piss people off every day over there, though. Just FYI. That's a good idea, Julius. I probably could do that. I probably could do that. Cause I probably could do that. Yeah. We'll set a date. But good night. Shout out to all of you guys who've been rocking with me. Shout out to all of y'all who don't mind my banter. Y'all don't get offended because I be getting the girls mad. Okay? I be like, what did I say? What did I say now? Okay? I be getting the people mad. They be so triggered. Okay? I was trying to figure out, what did I say? What did I do? You know what I'm saying? So I do appreciate y'all. Reese said, I always see your IG comments. Don't tell on me, girl. Don't tell on me. Don't tell on me. Don't be clocking me, child. Don't clock. Don't. But shout out to all of my moderators. Thank you, Stevie Ray, for always being so loyal. Reese always. YouTube Streets. Hey, Kiana of Old Stones holding it down. Oh, hold on, wait. Let me make hold on. Is it gonna let? I thought Kiana was a moderator. Hold on, wait. Before I end the live, let me make Kiana a moderator real quick. Because, baby, one thing about it, Kiana gonna support, period. Kiana is going to support, period. All right, shout out to my other moderators, Keita619, Boel, Vita V. All right. Shout out to y'all. And shout out to everybody else in the chat as well. I appreciate y'all so much. So just, you know, even though I be getting in my ways, you know what I'm saying? I do appreciate y'all. And my birthday is coming up. Can y'all believe that? How many days to my birthday? Child. Ugh. A week and a day. A week and a day. Child, hold on, wait. Let me make Reese a moderator as well. Because Reese is always here too. Okay, and we're gonna do that like that. All right, I appreciate y'all. My birthday is a week and a day away. Oh, Stevie, you Aquarius? Okay. I didn't know that. Or did you tell me that and I forgot? Oh, no. But all right, y'all. Peace out. Kiana must be a mod on my other channel because I could have sworn she was a mod already.